old wounds, inadequacies, and proud competitiveness that block men from living the vision. And it calls men to a path that the Bible lays out for men to walk, a path that they want to walk when they see a vision of who they could become. It's a path that leads to the abundant life that Jesus came to give. As you hear Men of Courage, I pray you'll be called to a new way of relating, one that gives you courage to move into chaos. Catch the vision, confess the obstacles, commit to walking the road to life. Let's walk together in the confidence that we're becoming who we most long to be, and the men our family and friends are waiting for. Adam remained silent when he should have spoken. Where was Adam when the serpent tempted Eve? The Bible says, after Eve was deceived by Satan, she took some of the forbidden fruit and ate it. So she also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate it. Genesis 3:6. Was Adam there the whole time? Was he standing right next to his wife while the serpent tricked her with his cunning? Was he there, listening to every word? If he was, and there's good reason to think so, then a big question must be asked. Why didn't he say anything? Before God created Eve, he had already commanded Adam to never eat from a certain tree. Adam was expected to pass on the prohibition to his wife when she appeared on the scene. We assume he did so. But when the serpent struck up a conversation with Eve designed to muddle her thinking about God's goodness, Adam said nothing. Yet he was listening to every word. He heard Eve misquote the command of God that he, Adam, had carefully communicated to her. He was watching when she began looking at the forbidden tree. He saw her take a step toward the tree and reach out to pluck some of its fruit. And he didn't do a thing or say one word to stop her. Adam remained silent. Why? Remember, Eve was deceived by the snake, but Adam wasn't. 1 Timothy 2:14. He knew what was going on. Perhaps he should have said, "Now wait just 1 minute here. Honey, this snake is up to no good. I can see right through his devilish cunning. He's deceiving you into thinking you have more to gain from disobeying God than by remaining faithful to him. That's a lie. Let me tell you exactly what God said to me before he made you. And look around us. This is paradise. God made it and gave it all to us. We have no reason to doubt his goodness." And then, turning away from Eve, "Snake, this conversation is over. Take off." But Adam said nothing. He stood there, heard and watched the whole thing, and didn't say a word. He failed the woman he loved. He failed in his first spiritual struggle to represent God. He failed as a man. The silence of Adam is the beginning of every man's failure. From the rebellion of Cain to the impatience of Moses, from the weakness of Peter down to my failure yesterday to love my wife well. And it's a picture, a disturbing but revealing one, of the nature of our failure. Since Adam, every man has had a natural inclination to remain silent when he should speak. A man is most comfortable in situations in which he knows exactly what to do. When things get confusing and scary, his insides tighten and he backs away. When life frustrates him with its maddening unpredictability, he feels the anger rise within him. And then, filled with terror and rage, he forgets God's truth and looks out for himself. From then on, everything goes wrong. Committed only to himself, he scrambles to make his own life work. The result is what we see every day: sexual passions out of control, uninvolved husbands and fathers, angry men who love to be in the driver's seat. And it all began when Adam refused to speak. Men are uniquely called to remember what God has said and to speak accordingly, to move into dangerous uncertainty with a confidence and wisdom that comes from listening to God. Instead, like Adam, we forget God and remain silent. And Satan keeps winning too many victories. In our society, in our churches, and in the lives of our wives, children, and friends. It is